Welcome back to the Lafayette Sports Network post-game show. John Leone, Gary Lawbeck will be gathering Coach Kia Damon Olsen in just a moment. A buzzer-beating finish, 1-0 in the Patriot League. A terrific opener for the Lafayette College women's basketball team. A tremendous performance by Natalie Kukowski with a lot of help from her teammates. And I think we've got Coach Damon Olsen with Gary Lawbeck. Let's go to them right now.
There is nothing better in the Patriot League than to be undefeated. The Lafayette Leopards right now are undefeated at 1-0. Kia, what a finish, what an effort. The game was tight, as these games always are against Boston, but they got it done.
Yeah, you know, we've been working a lot on our execution offensively and some of our things defensively. We weren't necessarily as sharp as we needed to be defensively, particularly in some of those late game situations, but we'll continue to work on those. But offensively, we're starting to kind of come along, and we just got to have next woman up mentality, as whoever's playing well will be the ones that we kind of ride out, but we got to execute as best we can.
You're down some personnel, yep. So you really have to work harder to get the right people in.
As if I played, so.
Yeah. And somebody like Tasha Vipon comes in and does what she needs to do as a role player.
You know what, she was good in the UMBC game as well, and those guys created and got her some easy opportunities, and she put them in. But her energy and effort on the defensive end is really what we count on her to do, and she was solid today.
Can I make you look like a genius and say you had that last play all set up for Nicole?
I drew up a play where you kick the ball along the sideline and throw it through the middle, but to their credit, they stayed with it.
Natalie Kukowski with a Superman effort tonight, 23 points, 23 rebounds. Just an unbelievable performance.
Yeah, she's been playing well as of late, and she has goals, and you know she's locked in and focused, and we challenge her every day to perform to that level. And she's a kid who's capable for being an all player of the year type player in the conference, and that's what we expect from her every game.
Doesn't get any easier headed to Bucknell, but Bucknell going up there 1-0 feels a lot better.
Absolutely.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, let's bring in our co-players of the game, and certainly one earned it in the last split second of this ball game. Nicole, you never hesitated. They left you alone. You dropped down a mid-range jump shot to win the ball game. Has to feel pretty good.
Feels great, yeah. Did it for my team. We really wanted to win, yeah.
You hit a couple of big shots in this game tonight, not just that one. So you were feeling it a little bit, and a little extra pressure on you now with Jess Booth out, not available. You're getting a lot more minutes and certainly stepping up.
Yeah, it's a big role to fill, but I've been there before. I have some experience, and I gotta trust my team. Sorry, I lost my voice. I know my team trusts me too, so I know that they have my back and I have theirs. So, but
sure, you're gonna enjoy looking at the final play of this ball game.
Definitely, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, unbelievable effort tonight. What the heck? 23 points, 23 rebounds. That's unbelievable.
It's a new season. Patriot League, just come in with a clean slate. Learn from what happened in non-conference, and just every game's competitive. We knew it coming in. We practiced end-of-game situations during shoot-around today. Nick knocked it down. We executed at the end. We focused on getting one stop every possession, and, we closed the game out.
Certainly did do that, and it is a team effort. You've got so many players down, not available, and it seems like whoever comes in really at least does the job they're expected to do.
Definitely, just bringing energy, and Giselle in the first half, having the two charges, Tasha coming in, playing great defense. Everyone came in, did their role, helped us get stops on defense, and even the bench. Everyone had great energy. That's what sustained us during the game. 5
double-doubles in a row, 32 double-doubles in your career. There's just no stopping Kukowski.
No, just every game one game at a time. Just come in, no pressure, just play hard. Good things happen.
Play hard, no pressure, heading to Bucknell. Good luck.
Exactly, thank you.
All right, Natalie Kukowski, our player of the game. You want to see more of the kind of game she played? Just take a look at John's highlights.
Gary, thanks very much. It was a highlight-riddled game by Natalie Kukowski. What a terrific performance by that young lady. And, of course, the big shot at the end by Nicole Johnson. But so many contributions up and down the bench. Let's go to those highlights. I'll tell you, this young lady, freshman Maggie Pina, boy, she put this Boston University team on her back in that first half especially, and carried them. They had the lead probably most of the game, but this young lady has a bright future in front of her. I'm sure Coach Mosley is very pleased to have her around. Little shot fake right there, draws the foul and the mid-range jump shot. But Lafayette inside all night long. Alexis Santarelli got off the mark early on. 2 early baskets in and around the post. set a tone. There you see a little shot fake and a step back. And I'll tell you, if Alexis Santorelli can provide the kind of support that we know she's capable of to go along with Natalie Kukowski, then you get the kind of guard play that you got from Nicole Johnson and Sarah Agnello. I'll tell you, Lafayette is starting to come into their own, and at no better time than right now with the Patriot League starting. Nice little right-handed finish by Alexis Santorelli, who had a solid game despite battling some foul trouble again, but she persevered. Look at this little right-handed jump hook shot, so soft around the bucket, and then the feed, the high-low from Santorelli to Natalie Kukowski, and boy, I'll tell you, watch this little kick starts of glass right here. Little right, left-handed finish. She can go left, she can go right, she can shoot a three. Impossible to defend. And I'll tell you, when you get supportive guard play like this move by Drew Freeland, it only adds to the mix that Lafayette can bring. There's Maggie Pina again, and boy, I'll tell you, when Nicole Johnson answered with that last bucket right there. First, she hit a three. That was a huge answer, and then she hits the game winner right here. And watch your teammates on the bench. Kirby Sports Center comes alive, and there's a lot to teach from, Gary, and when you can teach from winning, it makes a huge difference. It's tough to teach after a loss. It's great to teach after a win.
No hesitation by Nicole to put that up. Let's take a look at some of the out-of-town scores before we get out of here. We can tell you the men right now are up by just one, 44-43 as they've started the second half. Holy Cross wins today. Lehigh wins easily over Navy by 30. At the half, it's American up, and at another final, Bucknell wins over Army of West Point. That's where Lafayette is headed for a Sunday afternoon game. The Bucknell men are headed our way, and we'll have that ball game for you on Sunday at 2 o'clock. 23 points, 23 rebounds for Kukowski, 10 points in the ball game for Nicole Johnson, none bigger than the last two, and Drew Freeland with 10. Pino on the other side was unconscious, 26 points, and a couple of them right at a buzzer. That's it. Final score, Lafayette wins this one 59-57. They're 1-0 in the Patriot League. Thanks to John Riccio, our director, and the entire RCN television team for bringing you the ball game. For all of us, I'm Gary Laubach. We'll see you Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock.